And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jaime Barria is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And this is fouled at the plate. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. But he won't get there, and that should do it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic. That's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win.
So we witnessed a close one here, but and good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Sacrifice attempt here, and the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. So far this season, Dickerson begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit hard up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, but it's offline. He scores, and here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
1-1.
No, off the plate.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 7 and the Angels 6. Drew Steckenrider takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bottom of the inning now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. First pitch on its way.
Franklin Barreto.
To third, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Jason Dominguez. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Up next to the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So the Angels down to their final out now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Marlins used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Drew Steckenrider. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dominguez moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Shed.
Into the box, Shed Long. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Seattle, good night.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they could break out the brooms.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Angels rack up a division-leading. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jacob Barnes is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. High in the air out towards shallow right. Adele is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. This game's all tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, Luis Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A ball and no strikes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's running. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So Joe Adell bats now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
J.B. Wendelken takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Bemboom. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Adell rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Angels 8 and the Athletics 4.
The Athletics, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Chris Davis next to bat. Popped him up. Barreto in foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in now, Matt Chapman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Chapman, base runner at first with 1 out. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Cam Bedrosian comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Sheldon Noisy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Two men are on with 2 men out. Last strike now for Oakland. On the ground to the left side. Rendon has it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-4 tonight. The Los Angeles Angels. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout is looking to go deep. He is a home run shy of the cycle, so we shall see if he's got it in him right here.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Number 25 for him on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Take out. That's ball 4.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. Eighth inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 9-6.
Play ball. Out. 3 out. You're out. He's out. 3 out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, it's been very good, 9 for 14. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Let's play ball. 3.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Athletics led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jesus Luzardo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Griffin Canning was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Liam Hendricks hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Andrus has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Play ball. 3.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Corey Kluber earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Julio Teheran still on the mound to start this ninth inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Weak roller right side. Scooped up and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Adele will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tavares stands at first with one out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high pass.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now that designated hitter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. Lance Lynn was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. 45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. And he was.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Barnes earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ty Buttrey earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Best. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Mike Trout may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Ready now for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch, and it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things...
A drive to left. Get out of here, get out of here. Gone, they win it. Santa Maria. Two-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Anthony Bemboom is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Play ball. He's out. 3 out. 3 out. You're out. He's out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Striding in, Anthony Bemboom has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
You bang it, kid. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Go hard, go hard.
There is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. He's out. Out.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5 tonight's final. Jacob Barnes gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Ty Buttrey. So that just about does. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Mike Trout may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Line towards center field. Kiermaier will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Adell.
So Joe Adell bats now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jason Dominguez has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Barreto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second.
Come on, get
right
down.
to him. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and standing in one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Standing in, Luis Renfroe. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
Dig hard, just go.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Take your base. You're out. 3. That's ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Let it fly right here. And drive him in. Needs it right here.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The pause and the 0-2. Hit down the line at first. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Right side, but it's well foul.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Stepping into the box, Luis Renfroe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Renfroe.
Here you go, babe. Need you right now.
1-2, here it comes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 5, the Rays 1. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Come on, guys.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And this base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Play ball.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Julio Teheran earns his 8th victory of the season. Ty Buttrey records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Andrelton Simmons may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Kiermaier. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rays used a nice. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daniel Norris earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ty Buttry wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Jason Dominguez may be looking at his last opportunity to extend his hitting streak, which currently stands at 14 games. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding in, David Fletcher is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Dominguez on second. Simmons is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Let's play ball. He's safe. 3. Out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. You're out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 56.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Riley over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Line to the right side. Marcotte is there, 2 down. So Joe Adell bats now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter.
Out. Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's safe. 3. He's out.
So stepping in, Jason Dominguez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Dominguez.
Lined into left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see there that the Halos are currently tops in the junior circuit in that very category. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Swanson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Anthony Rendon has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is
out. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Next for the Tigers, Jacoby Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think...
3. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 3. That hit him. First base.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty ish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Griffin Canning earns his 8th victory of the season. Ty Buttrey gets a 4-out save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.